Hello, I'm back. So today I'll be talking about setting boundaries. So before I start with this vlog, I just want to be able to. I want to say to people that I don't see myself as a professional or I've got the answers to everything. Like, I've done some videos about coming out or loving yourself and everything. So I just talk about my experiences, and I hope that someone can listen and say, oh, okay, what he's saying, maybe you're right. Or and also I'm always open to criticism, so it's all good. So yeah, so let's continue. So talking about setting boundaries, I think it's something that took me a long time to understand the importance of setting boundaries, because let's just say setting boundaries is has to be done from the get-go. When you meet someone, not from the get-go, but a little while, as it just has to be done very fast. And when somebody says something about you and you don't like it, it's always important to say, no, I don't like this. And so the person who's with you knows what you like, what you dislike, and they can then try and they can understand where you come from. Basically, I'm being very so I'm talking very I'm being choppy in the way I'm talking, because it's something I've realized not too long ago. So now I'm just in that process of just taking it in and putting it into practice, right? So just to make it more understandable, I'm going to talk about myself a little bit. I've um, One thing I've always done to the best of my ability. I don't think I'm an angel, so I'm an angel. I'm not an angel. I'm not an angel, and I think to the best of my ability, I've always tried to be patient and understanding of people's disagreement or what they had to say about me, and I've done it f- way too much that I lost myself in a way. I found myself agreeing to what people had to say about it, to to everything, to everything negative people had to say about me. And sometimes it wasn't just negative. Sometimes it was just they would say, "Oh, you're this and you're that," and I would say, "Okay, maybe I am this. Oh, maybe I am that." And at the same time, while I was being understanding and patient in the way the person would talk to me, I realized that it would get to me and I'd become bitter. I become very bitter, and it would just I would keep it in, because I would say I don't want no problems, I don't want to fight, I want to be in peace, so I'm just gonna listen to what they have to say. And even sometimes when I knew that I was in the right to be angry, I've been gaslighted. I will talk about gaslighting at some point, because it's something that has happened to me in the past. But yeah, I just let what people had to say about me, and I never challenged them in saying, no, I'm not like that. No, I don't like what you're doing. No, I don't. I disagree with this. So why I say it comes to the greatest service? I was talking to this. I was in a group, and then a girl said something that really was spot on. She said, "People that are patient, great on them, but people are too patient towards a person that has always that has always done something that you did not like, sometimes not not doing themselves a favor." So I'm saying this, it's because she said the way she was more eloquent than me, of course, but she said you're not making yourself a favor when you're too patient, because when you're too patient, what happens is that you then let people come in your secret garden. They do what they want. They create a mess, and then they'll say things about you, and you'll say, maybe you're right, maybe you're right, and then they'll go, and then you find yourself with all those negative things said about you, and you just keep it in, and it boils, and at one point, you explode. It is important to always tell a person no, or to always tell a person, no, I'm not this way, or I'm not that way. Be always listen to criticism. It's, I think, listening to criticism is very important. But when you find yourself always saying, maybe you're right, maybe you're right, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, and you're always saying I'm sorry, then you're letting people come in your secret garden, your space, and you're letting them do or say whatever they want in your garden, and you're not helping yourself. After having that discussion, and even trying to find the word boundaries, I was saying to my best friend Rachel, and she said, well, you can, it's about setting boundaries. And I was like, oh, that's what I'm trying to say. even that even that I couldn't, blurt it out, right? And then I just thought to myself, yeah, setting boundaries is important from 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 the beginning, because what happens then? Well, I'm going to talk about my experience again. I always listen to what people have to say about me, and I would get angry, even when sometimes I knew I'm not that. I'm not like that. I would let it in, let it in, let it in, and then deep inside me, I would say, "Oh, it's okay. I don't want. I just want peace." But what happens inside your mind is totally different, because you let things being said, and at one point you explode at a friend, or you explode at an enemy. I don't know. You explode at a frenemy. You explode at your loved ones, and they do not understand where where the hell did that come from. Because the thing that they'll say things, you accept it, and then when you don't say no, they think everything they said was right. And then when you explode, when you get angry, then they don't understand. They're just like, I want nothing to do with that person. I don't know what's up with them. He had the audacity to scream at me in that manner. F him, goodbye. Or they just talk to you in a different way, or they just more careful around you. But when you do it from the get go, and you say no, no, no from the get go, at least people then know what you may like, what you may not like. I learned it the hard way. I was the type of person who always I I was patient, very patient, and I would let people say things I knew were not right towards me. But I didn't want to fight, so I would always like say, keep it in, stay quiet, until I screamed at people, and then people never understood where that come from. And then I realized people then talking to me differently. And then, even though now I'm pretty happy by the fact that I'm saying no, I'm also very sad because I wasn't precise enough. I didn't say what I did not like to people. And so when you don't do that, people then don't see where they are, what they're doing wrong, or what limits they shouldn't cross with you. So I think I'm going a bit everywhere because it's, by talking to my psychologist, talking to my best friends and everything, I've just realized that there are things I should have done earlier, and I'm doing it now. So as I talk about setting boundaries, it's coming out weirdly, but yeah, I hope I'm making sense. So this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for listening, and have a good day. Bye. Or night, evening, wherever you are. Okay, bye.